want to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get, 'cause you're smooth and you're wet, and she's not aware yet, but she's yours. She'll be saying, use me, show me the jacuzzi. I imagine that he's there on a plate, or a rendezvous rate, means that you'll never be frightened to make a wait for a while. I doubt it's your style not to get what you set out to acquire. The eyes are on fire, you are the unforecasted storm. Calm, collected and commanding, you leave the overstory standing with your additions and jokes, but there's hundreds of blokes that have wept 'cause you've stolen their thunder. Are you pushing us under? 'Cause we can't take our eyes off the t-shirts and ties combination. I'll see you later, innovator. Thank you. Thank you. This is our last gig, Manchester, so thanks for coming. This house is a circus, the circus is full. We tend to see that as a third road up. What is done to your friends, and memories are pretend, and the last thing that they want is for the feeling to end. This house is a circus, the circus is full. We tend to see that as a third road up. What is done to your friends, and memories are pretend, and the last thing that they want is for the feeling to end. There's a room full of trouble, and there's lovers to be out. Those walls that make sinners out of six lovely lads. Scaling the corridors for maidens in the maze, in any anomaly, you slip into familiar. don't dream of making it, whatever that means. Another variation on a theme, a tangle on the television and the magazine. Do you reckon that they do it for a joke? Do you reckon that they make them take an oath that says that we are defenders of any poser or professional pretender around? And when did your list replace the twist and turn like a fist? Replace the Keystone concerts with your bollocks. I don't want your prayers. Save it for the morning after. That's the thousandth time that it's even bolder. Don't be surprised when you get bent over. They told you, but you were gagging for it. Let's have a game on a teddy picker. Not quick enough, can I have it quicker? Already thinking the etching thicker. Let's have a game on a teddy picker. Not quick enough, can I have it quicker? Already thinking the etching thicker. Presuming that all things are equal, who'd want to be men of the people? When there's people like you. That's an old Selma. Look, that's an old Selma. Thank you. Let's continue, shall we? Let's continue. From 19 Everyone on the balcony looks a bit sad, like somebody's just told a tasteless joke, or some bad news has been delivered. Are you alright, everyone up there? Get on your dancing shoes. There's one thing on your mind. Hoping they're looking for you. Sure you'll be rummaging through. Oh, and the shit shock horror. You've seen your future bride. Yeah, but it's so absurd for you to say the first words. So you're waiting and waiting and the only reason that you came. So what you scared for? Well, don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, don't you know the lights are flashing down in here tonight? And some might exchange a glance, but keep pretending to dance. Don't act like it's not happening, as if it's impolite to go and mention your name. Instead you'll just do the same as they all do and hope for the best. The only reason that you came, so what you scared for? Well, don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, but no! Sexy little swine, hoping they're looking for you. I'm sure you'll be rummaging through. And I said the shit, shock, horror. You've seen your future bride, yeah. Yeah, but it's so absurd for you to say the first words. Are you waiting and waiting? Last night there's two bouncers and one of them's alright, the other one's a scary, and his way or no way totalitarian. He's got no time for you, looking or breathing how he don't want you to. So step out of the queue, he makes examples of you, and there's no you can say. Behind you go through to the bill where you pay, and you realise then that it's finally the time to walk back past 10,000 guys in a line, and you can swap jumpers and make another move. It's still in your brain, you've got something to prove to all the smelling faces and the boys in black. Why can't he be pleasant? Why can't he have a laugh? He's got his hand in your chest, he wants to give you a duff. But secretly I think he wants it all to kick up. They want arms flying everywhere and balls as well. It's just something to talk about, a story to tell ya. Well, I'm so glad he turns all the way, we'll put it down to fate. I said 1,000 million things that I could never say this morning. Not too deep, but how deep is too deep. Dancing around the roundabout. So this town's a different town today. So this town's a different town to what it was last night. You close it on that on a Sunday. And that girl's a different girl today. So that girl's a different girl to where you kissed last night. You close it on that on a Sunday. Of course not. Well, I'm so glad it turned all the way. We'll put it down to fate. A million things that I could never think this morning. Too deep, but how deep is too deep? Well, last night what we talked about, it made so much sense. But now the age has ascended, it don't make no sense anymore. Last night Thank you. So all that's left is the proof that love's not only blind but deaf. Circus San Francisco, he's from Hunter's Bar. I don't quite know the distance, but I'm sure that's far. Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty far. And yeah, I love to tell you all my problem. You're not from New York City or from Rotherham. So get off the bandwagon, put down the elbow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get off the bandwagon, put down the elbow. 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 Yeah. So who's that girl there? Oh, I wonder what went wrong, so that she had to roam the streets. She doesn't do major credit cards, I doubt she does receipts. It's all not quite legitimate. And what a scummy man. Just give him half the chance, I bet he'll rob you if he can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a driving ban amongst some other offences. And I've seen him with girls of the night, and he told Roxanne to put on her red light. He's all infected, but he'll be alright, 'cause he's a scumbag, don't you know? He's a scumbag, don't you know? Oh, you're trying not to listen. Your eyes are staring at the ground. answer, but he'll rob you if he can see it in his eyes, yeah, that he's got a nasty plan. I hope you're not involved at all. If you're wondering what all these cameras are for, it's because it's being broadcast live in the centre of Berlin at the moment, this gig. So if you wave, you might be on the screen, yeah, in the centre of Berlin. And we're hoping to do a link up later on, so we'll, yeah, that'll be exciting. He sank into their calculations and snorted on the stench of their arithmetic. Look for the boy who is hanging his head low, wants trophies and ideas to follow their pretense. With a scowl in his pocket and a smile on his face, he followed with obedience of fell in the nettles. Afterwards those spiky whispers said he brought his own robe, and whispered this they loathed. Jim scrambled to find a dock leaf and capture back our home. To advice his mind was closed, he lost all of his footholds. I never understand why people throw great shoes like that. And with the scowl in his pocket and a smile on his face, he followed with obedience and fell in the nettles, fell in the nettles, fell in the nettles. He was a toothpick, and the garlic and the cinder upon the pine had failed to blunt or hinder the slow collapse. And clinging to the door frame, he was dragged off to a reminder of where he had been. And with a smile in his pocket and a scowl on his face, there was nowhere to flee, so sat content in the nettles. Louder, louder, marching powder! Quiet. Quiet. It's all quiet. No, I understand. Sometimes you just want a bit of time to just be quiet. Here is D is for danger. But he didn't know how to word it. The dirty little hermit was seeking an escape, but the place was well guarded. The guiltiness had started soon as the other part had stopped. He is for the rifle and try and keep the trousers on. I think you should know you're his favourite worst nightmare. He is for desperately trying to simulate what it was that was already 3/4 of an hour ago that had led him to be in the position on the brink of a mission, on the brink of an episode. to be the perfect sleep. He's nearing a brink, but he thinks first the parallel universe, perhaps could be the perfect scene. He's nearing a brink, but he thinks first the parallel. I think you should know you're his favorite worst nightmare. Tears for delightful and try and keep his trousers on. You should know you're his favorite worst nightmare.
What if I got took up at all?
This is a good idea. He wouldn't do it if it wasn't. He wouldn't do it if it wasn't one. My friend fancies you. What's a way to begin it all? Is that they're always exciting words to hear, and they walk up together, not quite realizing how awkwardly stretching and yawning. It's always hard in the morning, and I suppose that's the price you pay. Well, oh, it isn't what it was. She's thinking he looks different today, and now there's nothing left to guess now. They left before the lights came on, because they didn't want to ruin what it was that was brewing before they absolutely had to. Well, how can you wake up with someone you don't love? I'm not being slightly fazed by it. Oh, he had a struggle when they woke up together, not quite realizing how awkwardly stretching and yawning. It's always hard in the morning, and I suppose that's the price you pay. Well, oh, it isn't what it was. She's thinking he looks different today, and now there's nothing left to guess now. Well, quick, let's leave before the lights come on, 'cause then you don't have to see. 'Cause then you don't have to see what you've done. Well, quick, let's leave before the lights come on, 'cause then you don't have to see. 'Cause then you don't have to see what you've done. This one's called Fluorescent Adolescent. Tabasco. That bloody memories like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams were as daft as they seem, not as daft as they seem, my love, when you dream them up. Oh, if you've cheered up on the balcony now. Flicking through a little book of sex tips. Remember when the boys were all electric? Now when she's sure she's gonna get it, I'm guessing that she'd rather just forget it. Thinking to not getting sentimental. Said she wasn't going but she went still. Now she's gentle but not to be gentle. Was it a Macadamia or a betting pencil? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams weren't as daft as they seem, not as daft as they seem, my love, when you dream them up, oh, oh, where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Oh, where did you go? Oh. The falling about, you took a left off last lap lane. You were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. The falling about, you took a left off last lap lane. You were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You used to get it in your fishnets, now you wanna get it in your night dress. You scar all the naughty nights for niceness. Nothing in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Is anything as big as a pasto? I'm pretty nervous like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Thank you, I really enjoyed that, and thanks. I mean it. No, I really mean it. You're all tired up, but you don't look the same. Well, I ain't seen since last year. Yeah, surprisingly, you forgot my name, but you know it. Yeah, you knew it all along. Oh, when you say you were forgotten, you're fibbing, come on, tell me I'm wrong. So what do you know? You know nothing. Yeah, but I still take you home. He said he still take you home. So what do you know? Oh, you don't know nothing.
I'm in two minds whether to set my jumper off, I'm honest with you. I never normally leave it, I never would have left it on this long normally, I don't know what's going on. You just... you brought something up a bit, I don't know. I'll try a couple more with it and then we'll review. We'll review. Together. What's that, Berlin? Oh. Who got a problem with the...
It's over 07 and Brucey Wayne. The shit in the sense because that's a number name. Coming to claim what is his to claim. 10% faster with a sturdier frame. He says and he's coming 2 years old. While on his arm in every land that he roams. And 2 consecutive nights alone. Are a thing of the past as he has recently shown. He said he looked so handsome, stood not dancing, drawing you in like it's boring to him. So what you going on the first and the last? I said things you'll never be my darling. Another all around, another push and shove. Further away from the idea of a love, and his conclusion it must be good. Own a penny and drop with an incredible fun. Further to kick the tin. Knows where she's going, but don't know where she's been. And as opposed to the other thing, he'll worry about it when his trouble he's in. He said he looked so handsome, stood not dancing, drawing you in like it's boring to him. So why you going on the first and the last? I do things you'll never be my darling. You'll never be my darling. 2 things you will never be my darling. 3 things you'll never be my darling. When they see that slip, that spattered mind, shut your blinds, lots of feeling like a thousand times as hard, but not for this kid, not when they come to you.
Thank you, Manchester. This one's another B-side. It's called Plastic Tramp, and our friend Miles is going to help us out with this one. And if I can keep her...
with lies. My lack of proof is your disguise. You won't remember me. There's nothing really I can say. I'm sorry, man, walk away. I could be wrong on this, you play your game. It's one school, I'm also kind. And idiots is redefined. I can't imagine that you mind at all. Well, you're lying again. Your conscience in your friend, and the only thing you're subbing out is your imagination. Lying again. Your conscience in your friend, and the only thing you're subbing out is your imagination. I was staring at me, Mark. It looked like I was staring at something like that. Thank you. Sorry, they were messing about now. This one's 505, everyone. Who could have guessed? Are we all smiling? Is everyone smiling? Plant.
I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked. Not shy of a spark, the knife twists at the thought that I should fall short of the mark. Frightened by the bite, though it's no harsher than the bark. The middle of adventure, such a perfect place to start. I'm going back to 505. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs.
Thank you.
Well, the morning was complete when there were tears on the steering wheel, dripping on the seat. Several hours or several weeks, I'd have the cheek to say they're equally as bleak. It's the beginning of the end. The car went up the hill and disappeared around the bend. Ask anyone, they'll tell you that it's these times that it tends to start to breaking off, to start to fall apart. Hold on to your heart and do me a favor and break my nose. Well, do me a favor and tell me to go away. Well, do me a favor and stop asking questions. She walked away when her shoes were untied and the eyes were all red. You could see that we'd cried, and I watched and I waited till she was inside, forcing a smile and waving goodbye. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, too heavy to hold. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, will force you to be cold. Do me a favor and ask if you need some help. She said, do me a favor and stop flattering yourself. As you telepatize that mind, perhaps fuck up might be too kind, perhaps fuck up might be too kind.
Thank you. Thank you, Manchester. Thank you very much. That was fun. get angry in the same way. No, not in the same way. Said not in the same way. Oh no, oh no, no. Could you stand a couple more?
Tonight I'll be so alone. Tonight I'll be a ruckus, yeah, regardless of what's gone before. I wanna see all of the things that we've already seen. Larry girls hung out the window of the limousine, 'cause it's fancy dress, and they're all looking quite full on in bunny ears and devil horns and anticipation has a habit to set you up. But disappointment and evening entertainment pub. Tonight I'll be some love. Tonight I'll be a ruckus, yeah, regardless of what's gone before. I wanna see all of the things that we've already seen. I want to see a face of jackpot out of broom machine. But it's all back in. You've got to understand that you can never beat the bandit, no. And she won't be surprised, and she won't be shocked. When she's pressed the star up and she's pressed unlock. And there's dozen chapters sat in her inbox. And all that it says is that you've drank a lot. And you should bet that in mine tonight. Yeah, you should bet that in mine tonight. And you can pour your hot house, but the reasoning will block. Oh, you send her after 9 o'clock.
Can I say habit to set you up for disappointment in evening entertainment? But tonight there'll be some love. Tonight I'll be a ruckus, yeah, regardless of what's gone before. And she won't be surprised, and she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she's pressed the lock. And there's version chapters sat in her inbox. And all that it says is that you've drank a lot, and you should bear that in mind tonight. Yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight. And you can pour your heart out around 3 o'clock. When the 2 for 1's and on the writer's block. Thank you. Good night.
I'm gonna stay right here by your side and do my best to keep you satisfied. Nothing in the world could drive me away. Every day you'll hear me say, baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3. Yours until the mountain crumbles to the sea.